David R. here. Today I'm going to talk to you about this book, Target Success, How to Become a Successful Entrepreneur, Regardless of Your Background, by Dwyer. To be honest, I've never heard of this guy. I don't know who he is. I briefly looked on the internet, couldn't find him. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, I don't know. But still, I've read a lot of self-help type books, but this guy never comes up. Now, he did get Tony Robbins to do the foreword to this little thing. So obviously he's connected, I guess. Well, anyway, I got it free. And I thought, just read this thing, sitting around, see what it's like. It wasn't much different from a lot of things I've read before, such as visualizing success, visualization, or using positive affirmations, things like that. But he does mention that you need a positive self-image in order to become a success. Now, his focus is mostly on franchises. And I'm thinking that everything he talks about in this book, like thinking positive, visualizations, and all that kind of stuff, is directed towards building up a better franchise. He's not really for starting up a company from scratch. He likes to do things that already have a foundation and go from there. Now he says to build a strong self-image, you need to do these 10 things. And that's what I'm going to talk about now. The first one is determining your values in life. Values are what you view as most important. Now, a company's success depends on the values of the owner and those who run the company. 2, develop your personal mission statement. A mission statement is basically what your company does. It's simple, it's clear, concise, it's useful. For instance, the Humane Society. Their mission statement is celebrating animals, confronting cruelty. Very simple, right? Clear, concise, useful. There are many others. You just look them up, you'll find them. 3, plan your targets. He's against setting goals. He believes that if you set a goal and you fail, then you might not want to set another goal because you'll think, I might fail at that one as well. So he says set targets. Set a target, aim for it, and shoot. But if you miss that target, you can just re-aim. Re-aim and shoot again until you hit it. It's that simple. 4, enlist team support. You want to find a team that's passionate about their work, a team that shares your values, a team that values getting the job done right over money. I don't know. I think money is important, but a passionate team does help. Helps you get more money. 5, control the fear of disempowering emotions. For this, he says that, fear, anger, guilt, worry, those will bring you down. With fear, you want to learn what it is that you fear and confront it. Face it head on. As for worry, he says that what you do is you think in your mind of a worst case scenario. What's the worst possible thing that could happen? And then you face whatever it is that you're worrying, because what you think in your mind, the worst possible scenario, will not even come close to reality. Guilt, he says, forgive yourself for the mistakes you may have made in the past and just move on. Anger, get over it. 6, do the things that failures fail to do, like work hard, work long hours, take risks. Failures are afraid to take risks. Do things that put you in an uncomfortable position so that you can get out of that position and rise above, become a better person, better businessman. 7, Use PIP and TROMF. PIP stands for praise is power. He says, praise your employees for the good work that they've done. Build them up. Give them things like this book here. Create a library inside your business so that they can get books and things where they can become better employees so that you become a better boss and a better company. The TROMF stands for taking responsibility offers more freedom. He says, take responsibility for your actions. Don't blame others. 8, make success a moment-by-moment event, not something that's going to happen in the future. Live in the here and now. He says that people who live in the future are just as miserable as people who live in the past. I think people who live in the future are more anxious. People who live in the past are more depressed. But if you live in the here and now as much as you can, you're not going to have either of those. None of that is going to be tugging at you. You're going to be centered. And I believe that that's what he's talking about in this book. 9, become a master of communication. Now, not only verbal communication, you want to be able to express yourself non-verbally as well. 50% or more of all communication is non-verbal. It's with our facial expressions, our hand gestures. So don't only look at the verbal aspects of communication. Look at all aspects. 10, treat yourself and others ethically. Be good to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Gain a reputation for honesty, not being a liar or a scammer or a person who cheats on his spouse. Live the right way, and others will see it and they may model you. You may become a role model for others. Well, anyway, I think this is a good book. It's okay to read sometime. There's also another one here. This one's not too bad. I read this one a while back. 2 little paperbacks. These are usually pretty quick reads. I think I read this one in 3 days. This one, maybe even less. Well, anyway, that's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.